And welcome back into another riveting installment on Countercoast 2.0, the second wave. This would be what, the 8th installment? It's Tisy or bust today, folks. Tisy or bust. And I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to move pretty freely. The server is rocking. However, everyone is tied up down at Whale Island. Yeah, there's a group taking over a bridge. They've started constructing. And another group trying to dismantle. Pure mayhem. But while all that's going on, it allows me to slip in and out of Tisy, hopefully sight unseen. Now on the other side of the valley, just up the hill, there's a flat with a barn. I use that as my navigation point up to Tisy. So we're going to cross, go up, and check it out. Now once I get to this barn, take this shoulder, straight up the hill, and off we go. Ah, gas canister. Gas canister go boom. Now I've yet to cook the fish that we caught just at the ending of the last episode, but I don't mind chewing on this rotten old fruit because I got a few multivitamins. We'll get this into us and then that. And might as well strike while the iron's hot. Just took that pill. Less than desirable mushroom will do the trick. Alright, cross over this dirt road, and then we got a nice little run ahead of us, but we'll get there. Just be patient. Can't delay a fire too long, but I think we'll loot up a little bit first and then tend to that. I can deal with hypothermia. I have the multivitamins to scathe off illness, so I think we're going to fare out just fine. Well, there they are, Tisy tents. Let's get it. Of course. Well, at least it wasn't the officer. Well, that's a slight upgrade. Takes the same rounds as my CR527. However, I still only have 2 rounds. Very formidable gun at close to medium range. 9 in the clip, 1 in the chamber. And scope, if you have one. I think it's time to part with Excalibur here. It did me well. .30 round mag, I'll strip it and keep the both. I'm keeping this KA-74 mag as well. You never know what you're going to find here. I want to be ready for either or. Besides, I do have an alternate character on this server, and he's packing a KA-74, so keep that clip for me. You know what? I think Excalibur can come in handy one more last time. Thank you, good sword. Oh shit. Let's hope that is not for me. Better condition too. I'm going to swap it out. There you go. So that's what, 2 firearms, 3 rounds. And something's cracking off from the distance I just came. We're going to loot up as much and as quick as possible, then take some high ground and play the wait and see. Could be the owner of that claymore. If it is, he's going to be tied up there for a second, deactivating and reactivating it. Might be my chance to take him out. However, those shots weren't too far off. Figure I don't have much time. Let's just get to the high ground now. Ooh, we found ourselves a grenade. Gonna lay down and conserve some energy. Still allow me to keep my eye on that tent where that claymore is. However, night is falling and we're burning daylight. I just might want to Oscar Mike and come back later. All right, second grenade. Hey, there we go, a few more rounds for these guns. Alright, that vest, it's not in the best condition, but I can attach my grenades to it, freeing up some inventory, and we'll focus on repairing it later. And we can put good use to that M16. Not my favorite gun, but we'll take it. Alright, now there's a small barrack just up the hill, check that. and then we'll rotate out to the other side of the tents and wait for morning. Now what the hell? We've got a little bit of time. I'll jack the brightness. I'll check these bunkers. Hey, suppressed FX. 45, we'll take that. I'd much rather a 9mm, but beggars can't be choosers. KA 101. I can strip that, pack my M4 mag. This will give a little bite to my M16. Now that I have this M16 on my shoulder, I can get rid of this SK59, even though it is a damn good gun. But I'm going to strip it of what ammo it does have and save it for the CR527, my scoped sniper. Alright, it's time to beat feet. We're losing light even with the brightness on 100%. It's getting pretty damn dark. Once we hit the bush, you're not going to be able to see much. So we're going to rotate around to the entrance of tents, post up, wait till morning. See what I mean? You can barely see those structures over there. A couple more feet, and then we're going to post up. Just outside of tents creeping up, so I'm going to log, go for a smoke and coffee, and we'll see you in a few seconds. Locked. Ah, shit. I got aggro. Time to go. I gotta attend to a fire and cook and get my health up anyway. I'm dropping. Ah, fucker cut me. Alright, patch that up, and I'm gonna sew up my jacket. Can't get any colder than we already are. And you know what? I think it's worth swapping out this vest. It's in better condition. Yeah, I lose a few slots, but oh well. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Go find a safe place, light a fire, cook some fish, and get better before we get worse. What I'm after now won't be found here. I'm looking for a savanna, a tundra, and obviously hunting clothing. But we did make out alright. We pulled out 3 grenades from where we did loot, M16, a few rounds, and more rounds for the CR527. Well, we made it back to the water's edge. Now let's find a safe place to cook. This group of trees looks like it'll work out just fine. Try and get this as close to the tree as possible and still allow me to roast. Yeah, this is a damn fine spot. You'd hear me before you see me. There, we got our first piece done. Now I want to show you how well hidden the smoke is. Alright, fish is cooked. I'm all warm and fuzzy inside. It's time to push on. Sounds like I could use some meds myself. I'm gonna have to get my feet wet. Better be something good up here. Ah, rat bastard. Not a damn thing. Oh well. Jump. Too little, too late. I'm already wet. Now, I'm not one to follow a road. I feel more comfortable just picking a line and going through the woods. But the water line's real close to the road here, so I have no choice but to follow. But we're not going to stay on it, that's for sure. Okay, this road sinks into the water. Time to cross, go uphill, and get a bearing on our next destination. That way, just heard a crash. And that suits me just fine. Whoever hears it can run for it. That might clear up my next destination, which are the camps, just over the next valley. That's that dirt road we just crossed. Dips into the water. And I know how much you enjoy watching me light a fire, but we have to. Gotta get these boots dry. Now, if you ever get in a situation where your knife is badly damaged and you can only afford one bark before it's destroyed, not a worry. Use paper. You can craft a hand drill kit, ignite the paper, then add the stick. Alright, let's free these dogs up. Ooh, they're barking. Alright, while I'm at it, I might as well pop a multivitamin. This is going to scathe off any illness while I'm vulnerable. And bibbity bobbity boo, just like that. Boots are dry, still pristine I might add. Nice and warm indeed. was able to pick through my inventory, fix a few other items. Now, let's beat feet. And that right there is our destination, the camps. Any doors that I can see are open. Doesn't mean much though. Or it could mean everything. Now, given the small size of the map against 42 slot, the owner has increased the refresh rate on the loot table, so even if it has been looted, it won't be long until it all replenishes. But I'm going to get me a thorough examination. Not from the medical center, but from the ridge. I want to make sure no one's over there before I make a move. I'm going to slip down under the canopy of those pine trees over there. Hopefully that'll mask my presence from the other side. This is a big clearing, I gotta cover it quick. Alright, a little bit of protein after that run. Get your fish into you. OP. Well, we have a few infected lurking around, but nothing we can't handle. Little caution, little care. Aside from the food and the cleaver, this pipe wrench, probably the most useful thing we pulled out of here. Alright, we're going to post up just underneath the camps, and we'll put this pipe wrench to the test and make some knives. Craft up a few things, and get ready for our next leg. Alright, now this looks like a fine spot to do some stone mining. We've got a little bit of foliage coverage. Let's get to it. There, one knife done. I'm going to eat this piece of fish, take a thorough look around, make sure I'm alone, and do up another one. Alright, that's it for that wrench. Whoa! Where the hell did she come from? And how did she not hear me whacking on that rock? Ooh, her sling bag is in better condition than mine. Thanks, lady. Although they don't carry a whole lot, I'm really enjoying these slings. In first person, you can see behind you. Alright, now let's discard any evidence that I was here. Knife over here too is broken. And we got one stone left. Rub that against the boulder and make another knife. That infected must have wandered out of the floodwater. I know the animals, they'll run into it. They don't respect the water's edge for some reason. The AI is not bright. Now let's dig up some earthworm and go for a little fish. It's hard to believe I'm sitting on this riverbank, nice peaceful lake, about to catch my lunch, and about a half a day's travel southwest, blood and mayhem. I think it might be a little too long in the day for fishing. Fishing in the game is true to life and is best at 2 to 3 hours at dusk and dawn. Alright, so let's go to the point and then up the hill and check out the cabins. Oh, I hear something tender and juicy. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Now the cabin's just up over those rocks, not too far off from that dead tree. And don't forget, toss away the evidence. And before we go up and over, we're going to check our back, make sure no one's watching our rear flank. There's a couple utility sheds off to the right. I think we're going to go check those first, over by the water tower. Rangefinder, outstanding. Alright, now up to the cabins. Well, boned on a savanna or a tundra there. I got to go back down the hill. I'm getting a call for work and I got to go. So I think I'm going to call this session here. When we're back, we'll hit those cabins again. I hope you're enjoying this solo journey on Counter Coast 2.0. Not a whole lot of action, but it is a continuing story.